Welcome to Furlong Performance, and thank you for purchasing Furlong Performance tendon boots. In the following demonstration slides we will show you how easy and simple it is to mould and fit these boots on your horse's legs. In preparation you will need a towel, a pair of tongs, a kettle full of boiling water and the bandages we have supplied. Before placing the boots in the plastic container, the long sling strap on both boots will need to be rolled up for ease of handling. The boots will also need to be placed in the container with their logos facing each other. Pour the boiled water over the boots. Make sure the water is poured evenly and the water level covers the boots. You will use all the water in the kettle. Once you have completely emptied the kettle, place the lid onto the container and wait for 20 minutes. This time will allow the materials to soften and become pliable to mould around your horse's leg. Lay out the towel and remove one of the boots from the container. If you feel the water is still too hot for you to handle, use the tongs to remove the boot. Place it on one half of the towel and fold the other half over the top. Work over the towel using the flat surface of your palms and push out excess water with firm, even pressure over the entire surface of the boot. This will help it dry out quicker and reduce water dripping, which may irritate your horse during the fitting process. Before placing the boot around the horse's leg, check the temperature by feeling the inside with the back of your hand. It should feel comfortably warm. Squat down next to your horse, making sure you're in a safe position, and place the boot around the back of your horse's leg. Also make sure that the small curve at the top of the boot is placed directly under the knee and is in line with the leg vertically. This will ensure that the protective shell covers the vulnerable areas of the leg and the shock-absorbing materials are in an optimum position. Now you can take the outside flap and tuck it inside the D-shaped flap and pull the D-shaped flap around to the side. If you are not happy with the position, adjust the boot until you are happy. The D-shaped flap can now be pulled firmly around to fasten at the side of the leg. Unroll the long sling strap and take it around and under the fetlock at the back. Again, if you feel the boot isn't positioned properly, then repeat this last step. The long strap can be brought around the front and fastened to the outside of the pastern. This strap should be firmly but not tightly fitted and should form a sling under the fetlock. Using cupped hands and with firm pressure, squeeze and mould the boot from below the knee to the fetlock. This moulding process will help the softened shock-absorbing material mould to the contours of your horse's leg, making it fit perfectly. You can repeat this activity 2 or 3 times. Because of this moulding process, Furlong Performance tendon boots are unique in that they are custom fitted to your horse. If you are not happy with the fit of the boot, you can remould them. Simply pour more boiled water over the boots and wait for them to return to their flat shape. The material has 100% memory, and placing them into more boiling water will soften the materials for you to remould. Once you are happy with the fit of the boot, you need to bandage over the boot to maintain the fit while the curing process takes place. Start bandaging in the middle of the boot and bandage down to the fetlock. Continue to bandage around the fetlock and up to the top of the boot. The bandaging process helps to set the shape of your horse's leg and maintains it while the materials are curing. Once you are finished, fasten the bandage at the top of the boot, and finally with cupped hands repeat the moulding process over the top of the bandage and continue to mould down the middle to the fetlock. Leave the bandage in place and allow 30 minutes for the boot to harden. While waiting for this boot to harden, you can repeat the same process with the boot for the opposite leg. In humid or very hot conditions, leave the boot on and bandage on for the maximum of 1 hour, as the curing process can be prolonged by the heat. Remove the bandage and boot carefully and roll the boot up and leave to dry. When storing the boot, it is essential that they are rolled up in the same way. Do not roll the boots up inside each other, as this will distort their shape. The boots can be washed in the washing machine at low temperatures, and always roll the boots up individually before washing. Here ends the fitting demonstration for the long front boot. If you have purchased a full set of boots, continue to watch for the fitting of the long hind boot.